Hello, my name is Oksana and welcome to my channel. Today I would like to show you the video about my most collectible item in my collection. It's eyeshadow palettes. This other day I was bored and I was watching YouTube and I found like a tag, like my perfect palette tag, and I was like thinking, oh my god, it's a perfect for me to do the video about as well, because I love eyeshadows. So there is 10 questions in this tag. So I looked in my collection, I found some palettes, but it's a trick a little bit because this videos is like really old ones. So I thought, why I can't put my newest palettes, like for what I bought in 2018 and 19. So there is a 10 questions. I added one more question, like my newest palette. So my newest palette, which I bought 2 days ago for my birthday, it's from Anastasia Beverly Hills Sultry eyeshadow palette. I heard about this palette lots of talks and they were all good things about this palette. What I like about this palette is like more cool tone, because this year is cool tone eyeshadow year. So everyone is like falling in love with the cool tone eyeshadows. So this palette, it has some cool tones eyeshadows, which I like. So the eyeshadows look like this. They have metallics, shimmers, mattes. They have everything what you need. I didn't try it yet. I swatched one color, this color in Cyborg, and oh my god, this is a beautiful color. So when I will do the video for next Shop My Stash, this palette will go in that stash to try in the month of March. So this definitely is going for this March, because I want to try. I can't wait to try to see if this palette is, you know, eyeshadows is nice, because normally Anastasia's eyeshadows are pretty good ones. So I will not surprise that they will wow me too much and I will fall in love, because me as well, I'm into cool tones. I like more cool tones. I don't like warm tones. I like silver colors. I think it suits me. So I'm kind of like waiting to use this palette. So the next question is the best packaging. So I looked in my collection and I was looking for some palette which looks really nice, and that of the palette is from Tarte, Tartlet in Bloom. This looks like this. This packaging is really sleek, very compact, really nice packaging. This last year when I bought, after couple months, I thought maybe I should declutter or something, because I'm not using so often, but this packaging all the time stops me to declutter this palette, because for me it's beautiful. Even I think it's sturdy enough even to go for traveling with this palette, because in this palette they have neutral colors, they have some shimmers, mattes, really nice. So I want to use this palette, but like I said in the beginning, I have way too many palettes, so some of the palettes are neglected. So I will try to use this more, because I think they are very nice eyeshadow quality. So the next question is best color payoff, and I think because this month I'm using in Shop My Stash, I put Bare Minerals Aurora Lights palette, and every single time I use, I'm so impressed by these eyeshadows. They look like this. They look so nice, and when I put on the lid I feel like I'm putting a butter. Really nice color payoff. And you know, because of the eyeshadows, they are really nice quality, really, you know, versatile. You can do lots of eyeshadow looks, really nice. And it's metallic, shimmers, mattes, whatever you want to find is there. Really nice quality eyeshadows. I'm really happy that I bought this palette. The first time when I saw it, it surprised me because of the eyeshadow pans. They're really tiny ones, but more I use, it's like you don't need like a lot. You just dab and put, and it's really nice, really covering, very nice eyelid. Really happy because I have few more palettes from Bare Minerals, and they are really nice quality eyeshadow. This company knows how to do eyeshadows, so if you will buy any Bare Minerals eyeshadows, you will not get disappointed. Really nice quality eyeshadows. So the third question is most versatile eyeshadow palette, and I was like thinking for so long which one I need to put, and I think I chose Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. This looks like this, and I think it's very versatile because these eyeshadows you can do nude look. They have some berries colors eyeshadows, so you can have a berry eye looks, you have shimmers, you have warm tones, cool tones, you know, you can find lots of colors here, and you know, you can have lots of looks. So for me it's a really versatile palette, and the quality of course is really nice. So this is my most versatile palette. So the next one is best for traveling, and best for traveling I choose from Tartelette Tease palette because it's a tiny, sleek. Inside you have of course mirror and 6 shadows, and they are like a neutral ones, so you have shimmers, mattes, you can do smoky eye look, simple ones, you know. From these 6 shadows you can do, you know, few looks, and you know, on the holidays you don't want to do lots of eye looks anyway, so this one's to do like simple, like even to grab one color and just put on eyelid, that's it. You don't need, you know, much after that. So really, and of course they have like a cream color eyeshadows, so really versatile, really good for traveling. Tiny, not taking a lot of space, the magnetic closure, so it will keep closed, so really nice and good for traveling. So next time when I will go for traveling, I'm taking this palette with me. So the next question is biggest regrets. This one, normally I like not to keep the palettes which I don't like, but this one I can't sell because I like this YouTuber, but the quality of these eyeshadows is really poor. I tried a couple times and all the time I was disappointed, but it stays in my collection, and it's from Revolution, the Emily Edit the Wands eyeshadow palette. The colors are really nice, but the quality of eyeshadow is really poor. Just look like this. Because I watched the video when she was talking about this palette, and she was like saying like, oh my god, this is quality really bad. She told what this all names means for her. I was like, oh my god, this sounds really nice. I want to, you know, buy it for myself. And I bought it. I paid like £20 from a website from Makeup Revolution, And when I opened, I was like, oh my god, this is nice colors. You can do lots of looks, and the mirror is huge. So I said, oh my god, it's kind of like, you know, perfect palette. But then I said, okay, let's play and let's do some eye looks. And the mattes, not too bad. Not too bad. It's like not the best, but you know, like for £20, so many eyeshadows, you know what you can expect. But the shimmers, my goodness, they are not working. Totally not working. No payoff. They are like really bad quality. So it's like my biggest regret. But probably I bought this palette most for Emily Noel collaboration. Really disappointed. I was hoping for more, but well, nothing I can do. So in my collection, this is the only one palette which I regret buying, because I had lots of hopes that this palette actually is really nice, but I've got a really big disappointment in this palette. But can't do much anything else. I don't want to give anyone, because it's if I will give for my friend this, and after that they will try and they will say, my god, why she gave to me this crap. So I don't want to have any, or even to sell to someone. My heart will not let me to do that, because I know I can't give to someone or sell to someone with this bad eyeshadow quality. Really disappointed. I'm regretting that it's like an impulse buy, because when she was talking on her YouTube channel about this palette, I said, oh my god, sounds really nice, and I wanted to buy, and I went to buy after, you know, I finished that video. I went and I bought in like 5 minutes time, and I was keep waiting because I had lots of hopes in this palette, but the eyeshadow is really bad. So this kind of, you know, making me think that what about the other eyeshadow palettes from Revolution. So because this is the only one palette, after this palette I don't have lots of hopes in other eyeshadow palettes from Revolution, so this will be only one palette from this company. Really regretting buying. So the next question is best color names, and I was like looking, okay, let's do the good stuff, back to positive things. And I was looking for my eyeshadows palettes, and I was like, which ones can be nice? And I saw this one. I have Too Faced Gingerbread Spice eyeshadow palette. Of course I bought this one because they said that smells like, supposed to smell like a gingerbread. I love gingerbread on the Christmas period. Oh, smells nice. Nothing is remembered like a gingerbread, but it smells really nice, and the names are really nice as well. It's like the theme is like gingerbread, and the names are like connected, like powdered sugar, spiked eggnog, gumdrop, gingerbread, warm and toasty, ooh, burn, frostbite me, looky at my cookie, spice is nice, oh snap, bake it till you make it, spice of life, sugar daddy, figgy pudding, hot toddy, reindeer paws, gingerbread latte, spiced rum. Really nice. It's like I feel like a warm and Christmassy. The colors are really nice as well. Really nice. So I really like. So this is my favorite names for the eyeshadows. So the next question is least used. So least used, I picked Too Faced Peanut Butter and Jelly eyeshadow palette. Probably I used only once, and I don't want to use anymore because I bought I know this palette is like 2-3 years already out from Too Faced, but I bought only last year when it came to England, to Debenhams, and it was on promotion. So because I was all the time wanted, because when Too Faced released this little palette, everyone went crazy about this palette, and I really wanted badly. And you know, a few times I wanted to buy from Too Faced website, but when I put, you know, into a basket, then they put tax, you know, the shipping. It's better to buy this kind of big palette than this one. So I never bought it, but I all the time wanted. And when it was released in UK, I bought straight away. But then when I received and I looked, it's like a warm toned eyeshadows, and warm tones is not my favorite things. So I use just once. So I never, after that, I use once, I never touch after that. So it looks like this. It's really nice palette. It smells like peanut butter, yeah, but it's used only once. I wish to use more. Maybe I will put some into the Shop My Stash as well, but you know, I have way too many palettes. So the next question is most used, and I was checking as well, and I don't have like most used palettes because I have very big collection, and I tried to rotate these eyeshadow palettes. So I don't have like one palette like I'm using all the time, because I want to use all of them, so I'm rotating. So when I was checking which one I use the most, so one palette came into my view. So it's from Sleek. It's New Day eyeshadow palette. Looks like this. And I looked, because it's a neutral for a day palettes. It's a mattes, shimmers, and I remember myself that I put this palette, you know, a few times already in Shop My Stash. So I like this palette. The quality of shadows is really good on this palette. I think because I have like a Sleek eyeshadow palette collection, I think from that collection, I think this palette is most used palette. Probably I need to do the video about Sleek eyeshadow palettes collection, just to show what I have, because I think I have like a 15 or 20 palettes. I need to count. So this is my most used, and I wrote myself New Day, so I could see when I'm here, and I will put here, because you know the Sleek, they all look the same, like a black packaging, only you can see New Day is here. So sometimes when I'm looking, I don't see, you know, the name, so I put myself the names. So this is most used one palette. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you will like it, which palettes I chose for these questions. I hope you like it how I answered, and thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.